So, King of the Hill is coming back. Did you guys hear about it? Did you? Hey guys, what's up? Sirmel11 here, and the best adult cartoon of all time is back. King of the Hill is getting a revival. Mike Judge and Greg Daniels, creators of King of the Hill, created a new animation studio called Bandera Entertainment. Apparently, a new King of the Hill revival was supposed to be part of this. This news came out on January 19th. It was also reported that the show will jump a few years into the future, and that's about it. So, where's the revival? Based on what I read, it sounds like they're still having discussions with Fox on the show, but hey, who knows? Maybe they're already working on it. King of the Hill left Adult Swim and then it came back. I think this could be a good sign because it would have a place to air its new episodes, perhaps a week later like American Dad used to do. It was either a week or a few days later that American Dad used to have its new episodes on Adult Swim. As far as the very small detail that was released, I don't really like aging characters. It doesn't always work. For example, Naruto. I prefer stories about Naruto as a young adult rather than him being older and less interesting. I don't know how old Hank and his friends are supposed to be, but if the show is jumping a few years, I think Bobby and his friends / classmates are going to be affected, maybe turning them into adults, and maybe Hank and Peggy will have some gray hair now. I think the only time changing a character really worked here was the changes they made to Joseph very early on in the show. I don't like Bobby at all. Bobby made a lot of mistakes, and I guess that's bound to happen with such a long show. You can't have characters be perfect. There's not necessarily a story in King of the Hill, but it felt like Bobby never learned anything. I imagine adult Bobby would be more of the same. I'm not sure what could really change with this character to make him more interesting. I think giving him more adult situations just doesn't sound fun. While I did think it was time for Bobby and the others to age up a bit, I didn't really mean drastically. I imagine they'll jump him to early 20s or late 20s. They could also just jump him to college age. That could be interesting. The only thing about college plots is that you have to find a reason for all the characters to still be in town because they have to go to the college in the town for them to be involved with the other characters. The site that I was looking at for this video was speculating that Hank might clash with certain political opinions these days. I'm not going to get too deep into this because people get very weird and angry about politics. I just don't know if Hank would clash with too many things. Hank isn't afraid to speak his mind or get into a fight, but I think despite some of the things he believes in or is implied to believe in, they kept the character pretty grounded and respectful, so I don't think I see many clashes coming up over that. While Hank is a political character in a way, I do not think the political values were the point of the show. I watched the show because it was a great show, not because I cared about what Hank thought about politically. I'm not sure how a passage of time could really benefit King of the Hill. You can say it's 2022 or 2023 and just have the characters there. The characters in Family Guy don't age. What characters would really be affected by time, and how would that change the dynamic of the show? You can have an older Bobby, Connie, and Joseph, but what will you do with that? Is Bobby back with Connie? Is Connie going off to a big school? Does Joseph know about John Redcorn? Where did these characters go in life? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Sirmel11. See you next time, and peace out.